It wasn't what I was expecting at all. I've ordered a lot. I got so many different variations from Amazon. I went a bit mad. Okay, let's start with the Boden stuff. I want to make some changes that will hopefully increase my productivity, help and benefit my health, and hopefully help my ADHD as well. Maybe I don't hate these, which is like quite a big statement for shorts for me. So the long story short is I wish someone had told me. Hi guys, Ree here. Welcome back to my channel. How are we? I'm feeling in a pretty good mood because here in Wales, the sun, okay, it's not super sunny yet, but it's quite early in the morning. But you know what? There's no water falling from the sky and I can actually see a bit of blue in the sky. So I just can't tell you how much that really lifts my mood. I never think of myself having like suffered with seasonal affective disorder. Is it a seasonal affective disorder? But the amount that my mood lifts when the weather's nice is untrue. Anyway, I've got to head out and do some errands today, so I thought I would take you guys with me. Super quick outfit check before we head out. I've got a Boden dress on. Bare legs, yes she has, it's warm enough for bare legs. I have got pockets in my dress. Don't actually put anything in them other than my hands, but I do love a dress with pockets. And I've got my Jules denim jacket from about a million years ago. And I've got to say, I've always got sunglasses. If it's not actually raining, you will see me with sunglasses on. I think it's because my eyes water if it's windy, and I feel like sunglasses protect them, and then any slight bit of sun. And they're handy for driving because they are like a super mild prescription, but they are prescription sunglasses. And I got my Skechers on for a bit of running around. Now it's time to go. So this morning I have got a doctor's appointment, I guess, a medical appointment. If you caught a recent vlog, you will know that I was very, very recently diagnosed at age 40 with ADHD. And the only reason I pursued an assessment really was for understanding. I just wanted to understand how my own brain worked, and I wanted to know, do I need to give myself this grace? And, you know, I just wanted to know which strategies to put in place, that kind of thing. The same way that I want to understand my children, I want them to be able to understand themselves, I want to be able to understand myself. And I think I was a little surprised and shocked that in that appointment they were like, oh well, next step is meds. And I was like, I don't know, I was really, really blindsided because it's not something I'd even considered. So they said next step is a physical examination and then another appointment where we prescribe you this medication. And I went away and I thought about it, because initially I was like, oh no. Then I thought, well, is it silly not to at least explore it? So that's what I'm doing. I've still not made a decision about ADHD medication. I am very open-minded to hearing the information. I feel it would be very closed-minded of me not to at least explore it. And if it can help me and make my life easier, if it can make me more productive during my work time so that I have that free time to spend with my family, I'm not constantly feeling like I'm on a hamster wheel, that's going to be beneficial. So, long story short, today, in not very long actually, so I've got to get out of the car and start walking, but in not very long at all, I have got this physical examination, which I'm guessing is going to be very straightforward. I can't imagine it's going to be anything exciting. I'm assuming it's height, weight, blood pressure kind of stuff. I don't really know, but I will go find out right now and let you know. So I've just popped in to Marks and Spencer's because I need some bits for Bella. She's grown again and now it's warmer and just needs some appropriate summer uniform. Appointment, by the way, not what I expected, and something I wish that someone had told me before I went, but we'll talk about that when I get home. First, let's have a quick look at some uniform. Their school has this blue colour. I don't know, she just needs quite a tall size. Yeah, she'd need 11 to 12. But the problem is she's quite skinny, so everything like that looks quite wide. I wonder if there's like a skinny fit or a slim fit version. I think these might be the type that she's already wearing. Either that, she said if I couldn't find better dresses that fit her properly, to look for a skirt. They've got lots of skirts, but can't see the skirts. They've got pinafores. It's just really heavy wintry material though. And these skirts are the same, like really heavy material. She won't like that at all. So also heavy material. She prefers the jersey, like softer kind. Anyway, regardless, no skirts, just skirts. I saw them online. They had skirts online. I thought I'll just get one in store. And this is, I guess, the thing that's a bit disappointing really. Like, online's great because we can get so much online, but then shops don't seem to stock what they used to stock. So you can't nip and pick something up. Most things do have to be ordered now, is what I'm finding anyway, because they've not got nearly the range in store that they had online. She was also complaining her cardigans were a bit on the small side. I think the ones she had were 11 to 12. They don't look on the small side, but I do tumble dry a school uniform and then perhaps it shrinks a little bit. So I've got to order online anyway. I'll go through her cardigans with her, see what she's got, and maybe order the cardigans online. Not what I'm here for at all, but look how unbelievably cute this swimwear is for kids. Look at that. Oh, so sweet. And this, like, all-in-one suit things caught my eye as well. The unicorn on it, $17.50 for that. Absolutely stinking adorable. And, oh, these are good. Oh, and 3 for 2, look. Mix and match, 3 for 2. These like poncho things look nice too, very sweet. And then in the boys section, they've got this with like sharks and things on it. I do like a bit of UV protection clothing to add on the kids when they're playing in the garden and stuff in the paddling pool, on top of the sunscreen of course, wherever possible. And for my fellow Disney fans, they've got Elsa dresses, little tutu skirts, Elsa and Anna tops, which is sweet, plus maybe Elsa hoodies, and has this got Elsa on it too? Yeah, Elsa Believe, which is a mixture of printed and the lettering's actually embroidered. I always prefer embroidered, I feel like it lasts better, it washes better. Popped into Primark and I'm going to do something I don't do very often and try something on. So I'm not sure if I'll need a small or a medium, I'm not sure if it's going to be too cropped, I won't like it. But you know what, now I haven't got the kids with me, I'm on a very rare day at the house when I should be working. Let's nip to the changing rooms. Okay, so these are the mediums. Not sure that is doing anything for me. See, I love this on the mannequin, but I just feel like it's not doing anything for me on. I've kind of already rolled out the top, but trying on these shorts on the bottom. I really struggle with finding shorts that I like. These feel comfy. I don't know, I just always like the idea of them, and then I have ordered some kind of more sporty-ish ones, which we'll try on later in this vlog. But so I've been home for a little bit now and just trying to make decisions about what I want to do in my office. I want to make some changes that will hopefully increase my productivity, help and benefit my health, and hopefully help my ADHD as well. So I've just been caught up in dealing with that. Like, time, where has it gone? I've probably been an hour like measuring things and figuring things out. So I'm going to tell you all about that in a second. But first, I'd better tell you about what happened in this ADHD appointment, hadn't I? Let me put you guys down here. How's that? You okay? You comfy there? Cool. So it wasn't what I was expecting at all. I thought they'd take my blood pressure. They did. I was expecting that. I thought they were going to probably weigh me. They did. The number was a little higher than I'm used to, if I'm honest. But I have been not making healthy choices lately, and I'm going to be making some healthier choices. So we're going to talk about that in a second. So anyway, yeah, they weighed me. I was expecting that. I wasn't expecting to do an ECG. Now an ECG, so I think some Apple Watches, I think my Apple Watch or maybe my husband's Apple Watch can do an ECG. But it's not like the ECG that the NHS do. It's not. So the ECG that the NHS do, they stick a lot of stickers all over you. I think they put one on maybe each foot. And the problem was, and this is why I wish someone had said they're going to do an ECG. And the whole basis of this appointment was my next appointment, I believe, is to get a prescription for medication. And like I said, I'm not 100% deciding what I'm doing about that, but I'm going along and learning about the benefits, and maybe I'll try it, maybe I won't, I don't know. That's a whole conversation for another day. But the purpose of today's was to check that my body was physically fit, to check that I had no blood pressure issues. Don't know why I'm pointing my arm, I guess because they stuck the arm thing on. To check I've got no blood pressure issues. My blood pressure is always teetering on the low side. So that's cool. And to check I've got no heart problems, because if you have blood pressure or heart problems, then ADHD medication may make that worse. And I believe if you're on ADHD medication, you have to go back and have this stuff done every 6 months. So ECG, the reason it was a problem, they kind of looked at me and went, oh, we're going to need to access here. I said, that's fine, I can just do this. But also here. So they needed to stick these sticky tabs kind of here and here. So the long story short is I wish someone had told me you're going to need an ECG, and don't wear a dress, you need to wear like a two-piece, because if you've got a two-piece, it's like you can do this, you know. It's a bit like, you don't really think about it when you go for like your first pregnancy scans, and if you're wearing a dress and no leggings and you've got to like lift the whole thing up and you're sitting there in your pants. It's a bit like that. So I had to pull my dress all the way up so they could do this ECG. I mean, it was fine. And quite frankly, after you've had a baby and you've had everything on display and, you know, your dignity goes totally out the window, small things like that, or smear tests or whatever, just don't faze me. But if someone had told me you're going to need an ECG and they're going to have to stick tabs under your boobs, and if you wear a separate, you know, like jeans and a top or leggings and a top or even a skirt and a top, then you're not going to have to sit there flashing your pants, then that's information I wish I'd had. So if you are going for an ECG, or if you're going for an ADHD medical appointment and you don't know if you're going to have an ECG, but you might, don't wear a dress. So that's my little takeaway from there. Right, now office chat. Okay. So I've been seeing so much about and reading so much about the benefit of standing desks and using walking treadmills underneath the desk to keep moving while you're working. And obviously I have a quite sedentary job where I'm sitting at my desk a lot. During the summer, I walk my kids back and forth to school all the time. But if it is chucking it down raining, which it does a large portion of the year, then if my husband, who will drive to closer to the school and then take them in, will take them. Or if it's hammering down, then sometimes I will drive them. And long story short, I don't get my steps in, and we don't like go out and about walking and stuff on the weekends. I just don't get my steps in. If those of you OG followers who remembers way back when in the last house, how many times did I try Couch to 5K? We actually had a gym in the garage in the old house, and I tried Couch to 5K. I can't count how many times. I finally realised at age 40, I hate running. I'm never going to be a runner. I love the idea of being a runner, but I hate running. I hate running outside because people can see me. And I hate running on a treadmill because I don't like it. It doesn't feel good in my body. It doesn't feel good in my knees. And I feel like I have to have a shower after every running session. It's like I'm absolutely dripping, disgusting, sweaty. Whereas walking doesn't hurt my knees. Walking I can do in my normal clothes. Walking doesn't bring me out into a massive sweat. I can walk and then still function without having to shower immediately afterwards. So I love the idea of this standing desk and like a walking treadmill. Obviously in this house I don't have space for a full-sized indoor treadmill anyway, and I love the idea of the walking ones that fold in half and can be slotted away. So I'm thinking of getting one of those. I'm thinking of getting a walking, and this is where I started. I thought, I'll just get a walking treadmill and I'll just like go on it. But then actually, if I have a walking treadmill and I put it under my desk, I can do that while I'm working. And apparently this is amazing for ADHD and concentration. So I'm like, wow, it's productivity, it's multitasking, it's actually making me more focused in theory. So if anyone, by the way, has used, you know, treadmills with standing desks and stuff, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your, how you found it down below, especially if you have ADHD. Does it help? I'm guessing there's certain work that I'll be like, this is too much, it's too complicated, and some other stuff that I'll find easier. Maybe it's a skill, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, in order to facilitate that, I'm going to need to make a few changes in my office if this is something I want to do. Some of the stuff in the office currently can be recycled for other places in the house. So I think the easiest way is just to show you what I'm talking about. Welcome to my office. You will have seen in here before if you've been following me and ever seen pretty much any of my videos. Now this current desk setup, I do love. I've got to admit, I do love it. It is kind of a potched together IKEA kind of thing. So these are, hang on, let's start with what I do like and I do want to keep. So this chair, I love it. The only thing is, and I've since realised this is an ADHD thing, I often sit like legs crossed, legs all sorts. So these sides in it are a bit restrictive. So I love the chair. It's comfortable, it's beautiful. But when I'm trying to sit cross-legged at my desk, which yes, as a grown-up I still do that, then it's not the ideal. But I do love it. I don't expect, like, I'm not going to change that. Over here we've got some calyx storage, which is handy. That's actually the boiler, so I don't trust any electronic stuff under there, because once upon a time there was a flood from there, but I think that issue is gone. Hopefully that won't happen again. These are Alex straws from IKEA, which are wedged full of work stuff. Reasonably well organised, reasonably well organised, but I need these drawers. But not necessarily these drawers. I need a facility to have, all of that stuff needs to go into some drawers of some description in this room. Now, these are 2 desktops that my husband's fashioned together. He's kind of put the leg to join them. Don't look at the junk under there. I do need to sort that. In fact, this whole office really needs sorting. So this whole thing, I need to pull out every single one of these boxes. People keep saying, what's in the boxes, Ree? Well, not today because I just don't have time, but very soon I'm going to set aside a day. We're going to tackle it all. All of it's coming out. I'm going to sort it. I'm going to organise it. I won't think it's amazing at the time, but it'll be amazing when it's done. So anyway, under here I've got, other than the mess which needs sorting, I've got a shredder and a bin. And this is like a thing to put my feet on. I don't know, it's like you can turn it over and like rock on it. The idea is it's supposed to be a footrest to help you back. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I guess my feet play on it. But I guess I do that because I can't stay still. My initial thought was I'll get a folding treadmill. I've measured it and it'll fit under there. When it's folded in half, I can just slot it under there out of the way. Perfect. And then I thought I can pull it out and actually put it there, or even that way. It'll work either way with the chair tucked out of the way to do my walking. I can do my walking in here without having to disturb anyone in the rest of the house. I thought I could like put my iPad on or put some show I want to watch on Netflix on my computer screen. And I don't know, originally I thought, well, I'll save certain shows I want to watch for while I'm walking. But then I thought, well, actually, that's not the best use of time, and maybe I could walk while I'm working. But then I looked at desk lifter things. But then what am I going to do with it when it's not being lifted? And it's only my laptop I could use on that. I wouldn't be able to use that, so it's not ideal. And then I saw these corner desks, and the whole thing kind of like lifts and lowers on like a like. Do you love the sound effect? Basically, you press a button and the whole thing lifts and lowers. So I'm thinking of swapping this round for a lift and lower desk and a walking treadmill underneath, so that sometimes I can sit, sometimes I can walk. Apparently it's better for your wrists, your back, all the things to be moving around. Now this tabletop wasn't especially expensive, but there's not anywhere in the house I can think to recycle that. Any ideas though for anywhere in the house we can recycle that, let me know. But this desk, Zara really wants a dressing table, and I was actually thinking of getting her this exact desk. I was thinking of literally going to IKEA, because we need to do Zara's room soon, as you know, and putting this under her TV, these drawers, because she can fill them full of stationery, and have this exact desk and a chair. If I get the standing desk that sometimes will be this height, sometimes will be higher, this desk can go in Zara's room. And then over here, so I've measured it, and the standing desk that I'm looking at will only come to, need 2 hands. Let's see this. No. So I've measured the standing desk I'm looking at, and it would only come to here. But what I could do to extend the space, obviously it wouldn't go up and down, but just to put stuff on, I could either get a set of those drawers, because bear in mind those will be up in Zara's room, and put the set of those drawers here as like additional space for me to put on like my iPad or pens or whatever, just it wouldn't go up and down, but it would be additional like extended desk space. Or I could get a double one of those, so that would add on another, see if I can do this without mucking it, 77. Come on, you can do this. Right, it would be 110 plus 7. No. Okay, so that would, if I added a double onto here, if you imagine the standing desk finishes at 110, and then this double calyx unit would come to 187. It would, so the double calyx would come out as far as that one, because that's a single, but just a tiny bit more. But then I'd have like that much counter space. It would look like this, wouldn't it? It would look like that, only it would be there. As an aside, other than now when I'm being quite brutal with this tape measure, which I need to put away actually. Ow! Smack myself with a tape measure. I have been quite careful with this desk in that I've not been throwing my keys on it. I've not opened boxes on it. And yet, look how dinged it is. It's only a desktop. It's a cheapy one from IKEA. But, oh no, okay, that was dirt. That was dirt. No, that's not dirt. That's a ding. That's dirt. Okay, some of them are dirt. These tops from IKEA, I've got to say, are not as hard wearing as I would have hoped. There was a tiny scratch out of the last desk I had that is now in the playroom. But that was literally because, I don't know, tape or something came off it. These little dings, like nothing has happened. That's just happened. I can't even tell you the instant where that happened. At least with the desk in the playroom, I actually recall what happened to that. This happened even with me being careful. So those are my thoughts so far. The standing desk would be just slightly smaller than that. I could get these drawers again and just slot them, because obviously I need these drawers. I could get these drawers again and just put them underneath the standing desk. Obviously this is attached, they'd just be loose. I could do that. I don't know what to do about that stuff under there because I need the bin, the router's under there as well. I need the bin and the shredder somewhere, but I guess they don't have to have the thing on top. Those, like I say, need to go in here. But yeah, what are our thoughts, guys? Will I like a standing desk? Will I use it? Will it be worth it? And I don't know if you can tell, but I've budged this over a tiny bit because I could fit like a slim table or something down there. I could put a plant on it in the background so that'll look cute when I'm filming. I don't know, thoughts on that? It might just squeeze a bit more storage in to this little room. Or it'll be overkill, I don't know. But those drawers could go there. I think they just about fit. And I think it could look cute. Ultimately, I'm always just trying to hack my life. I'm trying to see how can I free up more time. And exercising is a thing I have to do. Working is a thing I have to do. If I can do the two at once, does that free up more time? If it will also make me more productive, because walking while working is a positive thing for ADHD. I mean, ultimately, I'm not going to know until I try it. So I guess, because there's no way of trying working, there's no way of getting the treadmill and attempting to work without the standing desks, it won't work. So I won't know until I've done all the changes if it's going to be helpful or productive or not. And will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. I'm such a ditherer. I either do things right now without thought at all, like right now I'm going for it, I'm ordering it all today, or I dither for ages and I'm worried I'm moving into dithering mode now. But you know, I tend to get in more steps in the summer. I just know I don't in the winter, and I guess we're coming out of winter now, but I really feel the last few months I've not been taking proper care of myself, and the less I move my body, the more junk I seem to put in my body. It's like I shouldn't need as much food because I'm not doing as much, but those are the times that I just eat a load of rubbish. And then when I'm taking better care of myself, I feel like it's easier to make healthy choices to nourish and be good for my body rather than just fuel it with junk. So those are my thoughts. That's my kind of rambling for now. Having just spoken about food, I do need to go and eat something. So I'm going to have some lunch and then I'd better go on with a bit of work because I've been in the house now for over an hour and I have not done any work on the computer because I have been measuring things and trying to decide what I need from IKEA. And should I get it delivered or should I go? And I've got to say, I really want to go to IKEA. I have not been to IKEA in such a long time. I know I've been talking about it for ages, but I think I deserve a trip to IKEA. I think that would be fun for me. Probably not for my family, so maybe I'll go on my own. But it definitely sounds like a fun thing to do for me. Well, it is another glorious day here in Wales, and it really does put me in such a good mood. I have managed to edit a video this morning for my Disney channel. That is currently exporting, so while that does its thing, I'm gonna go and try on some bits that I've bought after yesterday's shorts fiasco. I'd already ordered some other shorts. I need to go and try them all on. I struggle with shorts, okay? I struggle to find shorts that I like on me. So hopefully we're gonna find a couple of pairs. I've ordered a lot because my theory is order a lot, try them on, send back the ones I'm not going to send back. And I find that if I've ordered multiple sizes of things or multiple designs of things, I end up having to do the return. Like I cannot keep them all. Whereas if I've just ordered just about enough and something's not quite right, sometimes I'm like, oh, am I going to send these back? And it's like almost like ordering too much forces me to make the choice. Does that make sense to anyone else or just me? Let's go and show you my little haul. I've got some stuff from Boden, I've got some stuff from Amazon, I've got some bits for the kids as well. So let's go and open up some stuff. Okay, let's start with the Boden stuff because believe it or not, this is not the most of it. This is the smaller package. I got so many different variations from Amazon, I went a bit mad, but we're going to pick right here together because I'm horribly indecisive. First item, this is for Will. It's a polo shirt he chose. Just something for kind of like wearing out for lunch if we're going somewhere a little bit tidier. I've got to say, I struggled to get the sizes for Will. So he also fancied a navy one. I haven't managed to get that in his size. So I'm hoping that comes back into stock. But anyway, he chose that, hopefully he'll be pleased with it. And I got that in a size 13 to 14. He is only 12, but for his friends, he seems to be on the taller side for 12. Then I got these for the girls. This one is the smaller one. This is a 6 to 7 for Zara. Zara is 7 already, but she's petite. Now, I wasn't sure about the colours of this when I saw online. I wondered if they looked a bit washed out, but I quite like it. It is a toweling dress, so I thought it'd be quite good for, I don't know, the garden, when they're playing in the paddling pool, stick it on over their bathers, or swimming lesson days through the summer. The girls loved the look at them on the Boden website. They also had a blue and white stripy version of this. They got pockets. Quite sweet. I like those. See what the girls will think when they get home. Just the interest of comparison, it is the same, but this is an 11 to 12. So I've got a 6 to 7 for my 7-year-old and an 11 to 12 for my 9-year-old. So you want to look at the size difference. Quite a lot. Yes, quite a big size difference. Then Bella's very tall for her age and Zara's quite petite for her age. Okay, then I've got shorts for me. I've got these pink ones. I've got them in 2 sizes. I'm not sure if I'm going to like any of these or both of them. I don't know, but I've got these pink ones and these navy ones. I think the best thing to do is just to try them on. Got them in a size 10 and a size 12. I normally wear size 10 and everything, but I really hate shorts being too snug, so I ordered a 12 to try as well. So let's give them a go. So these are the first pair of shorts from Boden. I will link all of the stuff in this haul in a separate blog post, and the reason I like to put it in a blog post is because you can see the pictures of everything rather than just the links in the description, because personally I find those really hard if there's a big long list of links to figure out what's what. Anyway, blog post will have links to everything. So these are the shorts. These are the 12s. I'm actually wearing the 10s, which are fine. I'm not sure how I feel about these. I definitely prefer them to those ones in Primark yesterday. Are they a bit boring, or is that exactly what I need? I think these are probably more like a tidy day short than the ones I've ordered from Amazon are more like sporty athleisure. It's like this top I'm wearing is very like workouty athleisure, and I love it. I've actually got this in 2 more colours to show you. But I wonder if these shorts might be a different kind of thing. I actually wasn't expecting to like them. They've got pockets, look. I think I quite like these, you know. They feel comfy. They've got a really nice elasticated waistband at the back, so they feel comfy. Whoop, dropping over my chat. Maybe I don't hate these, which is like quite a big statement for shorts for me. Okay, let's try these pink ones, which are totally, like, I love pink. But I almost never, you may not have noticed, but I almost never choose like bright or light colours for the bottom half. I always choose dark colours. Just kind of a habit, I guess, but let's give them a go. Okay, so these again are the 10s. The 12s I've just left in the bag because the 10s seem to fit. They are pockets again. These are more like a crinkle. I think they're different. Are they different styles? There's one a crinkle short and one a... Okay, so, right, the navy ones are different to the pink ones. The pink ones are called crinkle shorts. Like I said, they're all linked below. I wasn't expecting to like these as much as I do. My only concern is, are they a bit see-through? So I've got a dark top on. Can you see it through there? You can, can't you? That's my top, that's my skin. So they're a tiny bit see-through, but then as long as, I mean, I don't know about these as much. I definitely like them way more than the Primark ones, which I just didn't sit right on me. Yeah, these are actually a maybe. I don't know, thoughts? I love the colour. I'm just normally not super comfortable. I don't even know why, but not super comfortable with dark colours, or bright colours rather, on the bottom half. But another maybe, do we think? Okay, now let's take a look at some bits from Amazon. So the first things are the exact top I'm wearing. Literally exact same style, exact same size, but in different colours. Now, Zara loved the lilac. I love this lilac as well, actually. So I've got a lilac one. As you can see, it's actually got like a built-in boob hold bra, I suppose. Built-in bra for bust support. I found that these tops, I've got this already in navy black and brown, but I thought these were a bit more summery. And I kind of like dressing in this athleisure-y stuff when I'm just working from home doing the school run. That way I can get dressed in the morning, work out, do all my running around, whatever, and I'm just at home and I'm comfortable. And these just feel lovely and summery. So I've got this lilac one. Now I've got two options for a bright pink, because Bella loves a bright pink. These colours were so similar, but this one is called Hibiscus Purple, okay? Which to me, that's bright pink, yeah? That's bright pink. I love that colour. But then this one is called Granita Pink. Is that a word? I've not heard that one before. I think, do I prefer that colour or that colour? Like, I've got so much to try on. There's probably not much point in it. It's literally exactly the same. So basically, is this one better? Which is Hibiscus Purple, which isn't even purple. It's bright pink as far as I'm concerned. And this one is more like a deep reddy pink. But I think I'm leaning towards the Hibiscus Purple, but I think I'll ask the girls when they get home, see what they think. Now we're gonna have to go lightning round on these shorts because honestly I've got so many pairs ordered. These are very shiny lycra type shorts. They're called casual shorts, and yeah, they'll all be linked in that blog post. Now I discovered this make through Amazon when I was doing that Lululemon versus the dupes video, so I will link that below as well if you want to go and watch that. And it's the same make that do these tops and the leggings that I love and I now wear for working out. And they're so similar to Lululemon, but a fraction of the price. So let's try these. Okay, I'm not sure there's anything wrong with these as such. They're fine, I guess. They are quite shiny, so they don't look like as tidy as the Boden ones. I feel like I could wear these out for lunch, whereas these just look like I'm working out. And I wonder if the strings will annoy me, because if I want to put a top over the top, it kind of goes lumpy. So I'm leaning towards maybe for these, I don't know, but I reckon I might prefer some of the others we've got coming up. Now I think I like these better. They've got a teeny tiny pocket. These again are very kind of like, I mean, they look like I'm going for a run. That's something you're never going to catch me doing, but look like they're kind of like workout athleisure-y shorts. Honestly, I shied away from shorts for so many years. Even when I was dancing, even when I was at the peak of my physical fitness, I was a teenager, I was dancing every night of the week, and I was in pretty good shape. I was always like, oh, I don't know if I like shorts, don't know if I suit shorts. So this is an insecurity that's gone on many years, but I'm trying to step out of it and kind of own my, it's warm, I deserve to be cool enough, and I just want to find something that suits me and I feel is comfortable. These I do like. Are they too similar to these, or are they actually different enough? I mean, I'd say they're very different purpose. Like I wouldn't wear these to work out and I wouldn't wear these out for lunch. So which one would be better? These have got like an inner knicker, like a liner, I guess, like proper running shorts would be. But I'm not into these, I've got to say. Now this is not what I normally go for at all. It's what the girls would call a skort, as in it's shorts with a skirt over the top. So I guess everyone would call it a skort, not just my children. It's far too short for anything. If this didn't have the shorts underneath, I'd be really, really uncomfortable. But as shorts, is it okay? I am 40. Is this too short? Is it too shorty for 40? Or is it, you know, is it fine because of the shorts? I am going to try all these things with the top tucked in, just so that you can, just for fairness really, between items. But what are the thoughts on this sports type skirt thing? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs maybe. I really need your help to decide because I'm horribly indecisive. And this has got a zip pocket at the back too. And also round the leg is kind of this tape stuff so that the shorts don't actually ride up, which is kind of helpful. Now this also has a label hanging down in a really strange place. Also has this kind of tape on the undershorts. This is also a skort, but this gives very like, let's play tennis vibes. Now I don't play tennis and would be useless at it because I have no hand-eye coordination, but I kind of think if this is what you get to wear to play tennis, I kind of want to start. I love it, but is it too kind of frilly silly for my everyday life, or is it just perfect? It kind of gives swimming pool over skirt vibes as well as tennis playing. I don't know, I like it, but it feels a bit more like I'm in the Disney parks than I'm in my real life kind of thing. What do we think? I like the waistband, which I'm not sure you can see against my navy. Can you see that against my navy top? Thoughts on the navy skort, or again, is it just too short? Honest answers, please. And the shorts underneath have a pocket, but a tennis ball, which I'm probably never going to use because I don't actually play tennis, but also a pocket which would fit your phone all underneath the skirt. They also have this in this hibiscus purple colour, so I don't know, should I send back the plain and boring one and get a bright one? Would I be more comfortable in a bright skirt that had more coverage than these, which are maybe a bit see-through? Quite possibly. Also, even with the discount, and by the way, if you follow my links to Boden and everything generally, but specifically Boden, there's generally, if you follow my link, a discount code automatically added at checkout. Should I keep these, or should I send the Boden ones back and get this tennis skirt in the bright colour? Or is my initial instinct right and bright colours on the bottom half not a good idea? I'm definitely overthinking things now. I've got to the stage where I'm utterly overwhelmed. I feel like I've been trying to pick a perfume and I've smelled too many smells and they all smell the same now. Now these shorts are similar to the workout shorts I tried on, but they kind of feel like flowy like a skort, but kind of just baggier there. Like they're longer at the back, but I'm not sure if it's in a good way. See what I mean? I think they're similar too, but I prefer these. I think they look so similar, but I felt these had a bit more shape to them. So these are workout shorts as opposed to sports shorts. Apparently that's different. But of the two, did we prefer the workout shorts or these, the sports shorts, or neither? These are just the shorter versions. I'm sorry, my tiptoes now so you can see. The leggings by the same brand that I love and I've been wearing all day. But I've got to say, I think I preferred the other shorts. These are longer, but I feel like these cut me in a funnier place. I don't know. Which are more flattering? Do we prefer these workout shorts or these like just, I guess they're like cycling shorts, aren't they? Like cut off leggings. I think I prefer the workout shorts. And I've also got this, which I think I am going to send back purely because, I mean, I love the colour, but this is like a shorter like a workout bra. So in the house, I would wear this and just leggings, but I probably wouldn't go out wearing just this with my stomach on show. So I'm probably better off with the longer version, like I'm with this lovely colour I love, but in the longer version I'm wearing now. So I think I'm going to send that back purely because, so I've got this, but I do have this exact top in black, navy, I think brown and white, but all of those colours go under my other clothes, and I wear these as sports bras. I wear this exact top but in more muted colours under my normal clothes as a normal bra because they're ridiculously comfortable, plus you can use them to work out. But this colour's so bright, it wouldn't really go under my clothes without being really obvious. So sadly, I love it, but I think it needs to go back. Well, I've just had a ridiculously exciting delivery that I'm about to unbox, but this vlog has gone on long enough. So if you want to see the package that's just arrived that I'm really excited about, you can click on the video on screen now. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for some early release content from me. Check out my planner store, that's all linked below. Thanks so much for watching another vlog. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.